Adeku sat by the window in her small bedroom, her fingers tracing the familiar grooves of the wooden frame, her sightless eyes staring unseeing at the world outside. The soft rustle of the breeze through the leaves of the mango tree in the yard offered a gentle comfort, a constant presence in her quiet existence. She lived with her parents in a village nestled amidst rolling hills in the heart of the African countryside, the sounds and scents of nature her constant companions. Her days were filled with the songs of birds and the chatter of villagers going about their daily routines, but underneath it all, there was a deep longing within her, a yearning for something more that seemed out of reach. The arrival of a new family in the village brought a wave of excitement and curiosity among the residents, but for Adeku, it was a moment of quiet apprehension. She heard whispers of a young man among the newcomers, a prince from a distant land, and the villagers spoke in hushed tones of his noble bearing and kind heart. Adeku's own heart, despite her blindness, fluttered with a strange new sensation at the thought of this mysterious stranger. A chance encounter at the village well one day brought her face to face with the prince, and in the exchange of a few simple words, something shifted inside her. It was as if a door had been opened to a world of possibilities she had never dared to imagine before, a world where her blindness no longer defined her, but where she was seen for the beauty and kindness that resided in her soul. As Adeku and the prince's blossoming friendship unfolded, a newfound sense of joy and lightness filled her days. The burden of her disability seemed to lift, if only for a moment, in the warmth of his gaze and the kindness of his words. She allowed herself to hope, to believe in the power of their connection to transcend the barriers that lay between them. But as her heart swelled with the promise of love, whispers of doubt and jealousy began to poison the well of her happiness. The villagers, wary of an outsider's presence in their midst, cast suspicious glances at the prince and Adeku, sowing seeds of discord and distrust. The villagers' mistrust soon turned to open hostility, their disapproval of the prince's presence escalating into threats and acts of sabotage. Adeku and the prince found themselves at the center of a storm of anger and misunderstanding, their love tested in ways they had never foreseen. As the fabric of their relationship frayed under the weight of external pressure, Adeku's own insecurities and fears resurfaced, clouding her vision and her judgment. She pushed the prince away, blinded by her own doubts and unable to see the truth that lay before her. Alone once more, Adeku faced the stark reality of her choices, the consequences of her actions weighing heavily on her heart. The prospect of a future without the prince's love loomed large and daunting, a landscape devoid of the light and warmth he had brought into her life. In her darkest moment, a flame of resilience flickered within her, a glimmer of hope that refused to be extinguished. She remembered the lessons of perseverance and strength she had learned from her parents, the unbreakable bond that had sustained them through hardship and loss. With a newfound resolve, she set out to find the prince, to seek forgiveness and understanding, to lay bare her fears and insecurities in the light of honesty and truth. Reunited with the prince, Adeku found the courage to speak her heart's deepest truths, to share the depth of her love and the breadth of her fears. In his eyes, she saw reflected not rejection or pity, but a love that was pure and unconditional. It was then that she realized the true nature of love, not as a cure for her blindness, but as a balm for her wounded spirit, a beacon of light in the darkness of her doubts. Hand in hand, they faced the challenges that lay ahead, united in their love and strengthened by their shared journey of growth and self-discovery. Healed not by a miracle of sight, but by the transformative power of love, Adeku embraced a future filled with hope and promise, her heart forever changed by the touch of her Prince Charming. And as they stood together under the spreading branches of the mango tree, its leaves whispering secrets of love and resilience, Adeku knew that she had found her true happy ending. Please like, share, subscribe to this channel for more interesting contents like this.